Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Steins, a safe space in which we are just discussing the butterfly effect. Things are going on, and, we're trying to determine what to do next. Our next move is to remove, or redo all the D-mails until we find the world line where we have the IBM 5100. It could be the butterfly effect. If that's the case, any trivial change could produce a significantly deviant result. Anyway, it's important to act with discretion. Don't do anything careless. Your death, Okabe, is the worst thing that could possibly ever happen. Even though really it isn't. See, he isn't changing anything, he's moving positions. He's not a time traveler, he's a slider. So whatever happens in that world is predetermined to happen in that world, regardless of what they think or want to do. Okabe isn't changing dick, he's just moving from place to place, Also, it doesn't matter if your world is predetermined or not, your actions are still your own. What I said is not an excuse to get, existential about free choice and such. You always have free choice. It's just your free choices are the ones that you do. Like this version of you right now, listening right here, right now, you made the choice to listen to this version of me. In other, worlds, in the many world interpretation, that didn't happen. You chose not to listen to me, or I don't have a YouTube channel, or whatever. But in this one right here, right now, you chose to listen to me. And that's important. That's deviously important. You're probably the only person who could remember previous world lines. If you die, then consider Mary dead for good. Except for the worlds where she lives. Our eyes just open. Don't die, okay? God, you sound like my roommate. You're not worried about me, are you? What? Don't be ridiculous. Why should I care? Also, she shrugged her shoulders, so I was just like, But then her words were very different. I'm not worried about you, okay? Don't get the wrong idea. I don't worry. Waiting is for suckers. I just don't want to lose a valuable test subject, that's all. Yeah. Idiot. If he goes into any other world line, then this version of your test subject is gone. Idiot. That brain of yours has accumulated memories spanning world lines and time. It's a precious sample that can rewrite the history of neuroscience that will be gone soon. I want to hack your brain and find out just what's going on out in there. In other words, your time leaping helps me too. After all, she's going 3 miles a minute here. After all, the time leap machine is the fruit of all my research, so to speak, and I... Calm the fuck down. Don't tell me to calm down. What's with this vulgarity? Karasu turns away with a sour expression. This assistant of mine can be difficult sometimes. Anyway, I consider her hypothesis. In order to return to the world line where I found the IBM 5100 at Yanabayashi Shrine, we need to cancel all the D-mails we sent from then to now. The theory is sound, and I've got nothing else to go on. Check the clock, it's 4:26 p.m. 6:42 p.m. I had the numbers right. Only 1 hour until Moeka's raid. I decide to time leap once more to the afternoon of the 13th, just before the time leap machine is completed. Christina, I'm going to give this plan of yours a shot. Great. I take Kirisu's hand and grasp it firmly! Firmly grasp it! No hands. No hands. You've been a great help. Sorry for the trouble. Don't apologize. It's confusing. I expect you to be an asshole. So when you're not an asshole, then you're just... Stop being so nice. Besides, I don't even remember helping you before. How are you going to take responsibility for this? Fucking what? I'm not sure these two sentences have any reason being beside each other. I don't remember helping you before. How are you going to take responsibility for this? For what? You not remembering, or you not helping now? Oh, wrong button. Why is she getting mad at me? I just don't understand her. She's deflecting her feelings because she's a tsundere. That's honestly it. I wish I could remember too. I'd always have something you rub your nose in. You really have an awful personality. Also, you wouldn't be rubbing your nose in it if you... wow, I'm so mumbly. I don't know when it happened, but I became mumbly at some point. And I forget the joke I was gonna make. Cool. You all wanted to talk. I forget the joke I was gonna make. With that, I leap 28 hours into the past. Not quite 2 days, but close. My brain isn't gonna be happy about this one. Time leap complete. I'm standing in the lab, as usual. My brain feels like it's been pinched. It's tiny pinchy. Leonardo da Vinci. I endure the pain as I check my watch. It's 1:47 p.m. Kirisu's almost done with the time leap machine, and Mayuri's almost done with Lukago's costume. They should both be done in about 10 minutes. Also, here's the thing. Now, I know it's unsafe to go back further than 2 days, but you still can, technically. So here's what I'm suggesting. First of all, go back to about 2 days before the time leap machine is completed. Then you tell Kirisu, like, you get the future one to tell you how exactly she did it. Then you go back to the past and tell the past Kirisu how you do it. Then she does it a little faster. From there, you go back 2 days in the past, and so on and so forth, yada yada. You know how it goes. You keep on going back until it's built in, like, a day from when you first said it. And that's, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. You know, it's a good time. I'm not sure if I read that last message. I leave the lab and sit on the bench in front of the Brong Tube workshop. Let's go over the plan. Cancel all the emails that have changed the past so far. Of course, that includes the emails sent by people other than me. Specifically, I'm only concerned about the emails that triggered reading Steiner. We sent several of them as experiments. For example, Operation Urge Stage 2, the Lotto 6 experiment, involved one such demon. But the real problem is what other people sent. Mayuri and Kirisu haven't sent any emails. Dare sent his past self the strategy to win the Ferris Cup, but reading Steiner didn't activate, so divergence must not have changed. That leaves 3 emails to deal with. Those sent by Moeka, Lukiko, and Ferris. Oh yeah, I forgot about Ferris's. The most problematic one is the one Ferris sent, which is also the most recent. I have no idea what it said, and I don't know how to cancel it. This is the exact reason why I mentioned you don't allow such things. You can't just change the world and on someone else's whim and they don't tell you, because they ain't gonna remember dick. Ferris's email caused a dramatic change to Akiba. All of the Moe stores disappeared. It's my only hint. I'm the only one who remembers how things were before the change, so I won't get an answer from Ferris, even if I ask her directly. But still, I have to at least try. I should get in touch with her. First, let's try contacting her by phone or mail. Meeting face-to-face would be best, but May Queen doesn't exist on this world line, meaning I'd have to go to that high-class apartment complex. Let's try contacting Ferris first. I decided to call her. All the way down there, I'd take a long time. Also, I can call myself. The ringtone echoes in my ears. It's not connecting. Damn. I stab the end button and open up my mailbox. Stab it with a knife. I'll write Ferris a mail. Please respond. It's Okabe. It's urgent, contact me. There's no time. Just give it to her straight. Yeah, you were still vague as fuck. Afterwards, I sit and stare at the screen while waiting. I've already tried sending 3 mails and calling 4 or 5 times, but 30 minutes passed without a single response. Unable to hide my frustration, I storm off towards Ferris's apartment. Tall. I bet there's like 27 floors on that. I've arrived at the tall apartment building, soaked in sweat. No, I think it's a pretty dry building. I've been running an awful lot lately. It made me realize how out of shape I am. I think you would have realized that the first time, my friend. I wish I worked out more. I should send an email to myself. Wait, no, stop. This complex has an automatic lock, so I have to call up from the lobby intercom. Enter the number for Ferris's apartment, and a man's voice, calm voice, soon replies. May I ask who's calling? Judging by the voice, it's not Ferris's dad, but her butler. My name's Okabe. I'd like to speak with Rumio-san. I regret to inform you that the young mistress is currently out. Man, if she's so rich and shit, why she live in a fucking apartment? Like, that's what I want to know. This building looks like it's normal. This building looks like, you know, maybe you have a little bit of money, you know, maybe a little bit of spare. Not a damn butler. Then where's she now? I'm afraid I cannot answer that. You may be someone with whom she does not wish to interact. I've been here before, remember? Of course, sir. However, I still cannot disclose the location of the young mistress. Please contact her directly. He's obviously trying to end the conversation, so I panic to get the last word in. Please wait. I've been trying to get in touch with Ferris, but she's not returning my calls or emails. Then please try again some other time. Frustrated by this new turn of events, my anger threatens to boil over. Damn inflexible geezer. I leave this lobby and go to another, more private lobby. May Queen plus Neon Square doesn't exist on this world line. However, Ferris isn't responding to my calls or emails either. However, where could she be? However, underneath the incandescent heat of the sun, I suddenly get an idea. Darrow. If anyone knows where Ferris is, it'd be that stalker of hers. Oh boy, careful with your words. Alright, let's see what this lub of a man says to say. Yeah, Ocarine? It's awfully noisy at the other end of the phone. I hear rock music going on. Are they playing Guitar Hero? But I don't care about... Well, yeah, Guitar Hero. I was gonna say, maybe it's the other game, but no. Guitar Hero was around in 2010. At least Guitar Hero 3. I'm fairly certain. I don't care about that. Daryl, do you happen to know where Ferris is right this second? Ferris Tan. I need to talk to her right now. Right now? That's not gonna happen. Just tell me where she is. You keep tabs on her at all times, don't you? Like a fucking weird... I was gonna say weeaboo, but that's not the right word at all. I know where she is, sure. Where? Where is she? In the UPX assembly hall. UPX. Look up. I'm standing right in front of the UPX. No, that says Kichi. K-I-C-H-I. Kichi. Why, the assembly hall. There's the finals of the Rhinet ABGC. Rhinet ABGC. Yeah, Rhinet Animal Brossing GameCube. Short for Rhinet Access Battlers Grand Championship. Duh. This is finals, man. Ferris is participating. Ferris Tan was the winner of this year's Winter GC, so she's the defending champion. Just so you know. She's in the finals. I'm here too, spectating. The match has already started, man. So that's why. I'm headed there now. What floor? You have a ticket? No, but I'll manage. I know, man. Security's pretty tight. Someone posted threats on that channel. Also, my headphones are dying. One moment. You know, sometimes you just gotta plug in your headphones. Because sometimes your headphones begin to die while you're across the room. Like, damn it. Why you do this to me? Why you do this? Why you do this? Alright. Pretty sure you're not getting in. Then you come out. I'm in front of UPX. Can you lend me your ticket? Fuck off. You'll end at 4, so can't you just wait until then? Hey, Dare! Yes, I can, but that's not the point. Inflexible bastard. Looks like I don't have a choice. Don't have a gate. All you can do is wait, like Dara suggested. At 4 o'clock, tons of people spew out of the building. I'm not sure that's the correct word. They're mostly parents with children, but there are also men and women in their 20s and 30s. Seems like a wide customer base. Some people are dressed in cosplay, and others are carrying Rhinet goods in paper bags. They're the ones you'd expect to be here. Maybe I should try calling Ferris again. The match should be over. Have you checked your, missed calls and messages? Why don't you pick up? My frustration peaks. I tell myself to calm down, but it doesn't work. One obstacle after another. I'm on the verge of losing it. I pace back and forth as I watch the exciting crowd. Try calling Dara again, but now even he's not answering. They're together, scheming. Looks like I don't have a choice. Excuse me. I approached several men gathered near the UPX entrance. Only like a couple are talking to each other at a time. They've got tattered leather jackets and excessive silver accessories. Not the sort of people I usually hang out with. Do you know where Rhinet champion Ferris-san is? What? They suddenly give me dangerous looks. Rhinet champion Ferris-san? You guys hear that? The man tosses a grin to the other members of his posse. Snobby, unpleasant laughter resounds. I struggle to express my anger. If you know, then please tell me. The other man directs his grin towards me. It's not much of a grin. Man who seems to whisper to Gaia to shrine more. Oh, shine. Still. What, you're a friend of the former champion? Former champ? Metal Gear. I'm puzzling this out. The man suddenly steps right up in my face. For no particular reason. He just wants to fill the stereotype of being that guy that's an asshole. Something smashes into my forehead. Stars explode behind my eyes. I fall onto my back. It's hot above my brow as if a branding iron was pressed to it. But that quickly fades to a dull throbbing. Finally realized that the nutcase headbutted me. What the hell? Why would he do that? Because he's a caricature of a maybe real person once that became a trope in anime and is now here. Did I do something to this guy? Or is he a Ferris hater? Anti. Uh-oh. Let's take a look. People who post negative comments about someone or something on the internet. They appear in places where fans of those people or things gather and provoke them by posting derogatory things. It's not rare for them to cause emotional debate among fans. Yeah, but also usually they aren't fucking violent. I stagger to my feet. The man stoops to pick up his hat, which fell off when he headbutted me. That's when I see it. Right on top of his head, there's a small space devoid of hair. There's no way I could miss it. A bald spot. Man with bald spot who seems, yeah. Sorry, but you asked for it. It made my dirty heart ache to hear you call that pussy a champion. Get it? Don't you ever call that disgusting cat girl champion to my face again? Oh, so not only was Okabe right about a thing that isn't actually real, but also then it immediately happened in front of him. Not unless you want your body and soul frozen by yours truly, the king of the streets, the one and only Black Absolute Zero 4 Celsius, which is not freezing point, but I don't care. What the hell is this guy talking about? He's obviously living in his own stupid world. The name's 4 degrees Celsius. That's Shido. You got it? You get me? I'm strongest and coolest Rhinetter to ever rule the streets of Akiba. No one comes close. Nobody. Dude, you came close to me. Did you know? Dry ice is so cold it burns. It's not a burn, it's frostbite. What? You dare to question me? We will see what this does next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii, I'm great to you and you yourself a delightful day. Goodbye!